Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Going to take up the F9F-5 Panther by FREEWING 6S, running to 4,000 HRB in her right now. All right, let's take her up and have some fun. And put the hat cam on. Mama had to work, so you gotta put up with me in the hat cam. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. Right, left, up, down, right, left. My receiver is a 7-channel Limit RX Gen 2. Okay. Wind is at my back right now. The west. So we'll go down here.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Time remaining 2 minutes.
Yeah, inverted, no problem.
Retracts deployed.
I'll make sure my gear is down, and it is. And my wind has died enough. I think I can get away with flaps.
1 minute. Brakes off.
All right, we got enough to push for one more.
Flaps are up. Take off flaps.
We'll put some takeoff flaps in. We'll take off one more time. Just one more quick up and down.
Flaps are up. 30 seconds. Landing flaps. 20 seconds.
There we go. Kind of touch the tail a little bit there.
Lock is secured.
All right. We'll go back to the bench and talk about, we're going to end this flight. I'm going to do another flight, and then we'll combine both flights and talk about both of them at the bench afterwards. So more to come. Stay tuned. All right, folks. Second flight on the F9F-5 Panther from FREEWING. All right. Right, left, up, down. All right, left. Now, on the first flight, I came back with 15 seconds left on a 3.5 minute timer, and I still had over half the battery. So I've changed the timer now to 4 minutes and 15 seconds and another 4,000. This time a 4,000 Sokokin. And I've brought the zoom in a little bit on the camera by just a little bit. Maybe you know what? Maybe I didn't. Well, anyways, we'll do the best we can with the hat cam.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
All right, we're going to reset our time.
Starting the fun over. Take off flaps.
Take off flaps, and here we go.
Up. Flaps are up. Time remaining 4 minutes.
Inverted, no problem.
Retracts deployed. Landing flaps. Flaps are up.
I know I'm a long ways off. Sorry.
Landing flaps.
I'm gonna bring her by dirty and slow.
Time remaining 3 minutes. Flaps are up. Landing flaps.
I'm a little too hot.
Flaps are up.
It's a good flying warbird here.
Landing flaps.
And it is Warbird Wednesday, so.
Brakes. Brakes off.
All right, let's get turned around.
Take off flaps.
Try that again.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, we get a couple more flights. Takeoff and landings. All right, we'll turn there. Get over that hump.
Flaps are up.
Coming right at me. All right, we want to take it up and see how high I can get it. Just see where she peters out at. Ah, right there.
Tracks deployed. Landing flaps. 30 seconds. Flaps are up. 20 seconds. Landing flaps. 10. Flaps are up.
Didn't like it, so I went around. If you don't like it, go around.
Landing flaps. Braking. Brakes off.
All right.
Prop is secure.
Real quick before we go back to the bench, just want you to take a really good look at this plane. Is that not a beautiful little jet? I mean, it really is. It is just an absolute fabulous flying jet.
Flaps are up.
Just looks good, flies really, really well. And just for a 70 millimeter, the detail, how she flies, in the missiles, I just glued them on because they tuck up underneath that wing and they don't impede your progress at all. Just a great flying jet. All right, let's go back to the bench and we'll talk about it. All right, now after that first flight, I was on a 3.5 minute timer and I had 15 seconds left. And then I had 59% left. So that's why I reset the timer for 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Now on this flight, the timer expired at 4 minutes and 15 seconds and I went 30 seconds over. So 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Okay. I'm going to plug that beautiful KM model afterburner. KM models, thank you for the afterburner for a review. I love them. Now I got 28%. So really, 4.5 minutes would be a great place to set your timer. From now on, in fact, I'll do it after the flight, after I review, but 4.5 minutes on a 4,000. Okay, let me show you where I have the 4,000. I have it tucked under, just under the front of the canopy here. And then just there's 2 wood trays here. The second wood tray, if you're 4,000, will just kind of hang on to the very edge of that front wood tray. That's perfect for a 4,000. So obviously a 5,000 you would move back just a touch, and she could probably even take a 6,000. I'd go even further back then. But like things like the nose cone comes off. Okay, for storage. The wings are the new generation of the quick connects. Okay, nice latch. All you do is pull these pins together. They're right here, these 2 pins. Pull them together, the wing slides out, and then it has the 1 ribbon cable. I believe it's got the 1 ribbon cable. I don't really remember now. It's usually these smaller planes, once I put them together, yeah, it does have a ribbon cable. Okay, so 1 little quick connection, easy connection, and the wing slides off. The gear in the retract world are basically, for gear, that's pretty well instant. And you got the oleos in the back, trailing link here in the front, and just great flying plane. Got 1 small cheater. The only negative on this plane is orientation because of the color. on a gray sky day, this plane will get out of orientation pretty easy. So you really have to pay attention to how that tail is shaped, and that'll help you with orientation. Now, if she had lights, free wing, which you've put many lights on 70 millimeters before, lights would help an awful lot with orientation. But of course, you could always add lights if you wanted to. But that is just an absolute great flying little jet. CG is marked underneath the wing. It's actually, so I couldn't tell you the numbers, but it's raised letters. You can't miss them. With the gear down, with that 4,000 where I got it, she's maybe slightly nose heavy, maybe, you know, level to slightly nose heavy, which is great with this style of wing warbird. Now, if it was a Death Dorito, a Delta plane, I'd rather be level to favoring tail heavy. But for this style of a wing, level to slightly nose heavy is what you want. But I have the 7-channel Lemon RX Gen 2, so my wind mitigation is adjustable on the fly. Let me show you my settings real quick. Okay. The rates that I just flew in were my high rates, which on aileron is 100% with 30% expo. Let me show that to you. Okay. Aileron, that's 100%. 30% expo. Elevator, 100%. 30% expo. And rudder, 100% with 50% expo, just to help with steering. Now, this is not AS3X or Spectrum receiver, so I don't have a nose wheel gyro going. My flap system, there is no elevator to flap mix, so that's good. Flaps up on Spectrum are a -100. Takeoff flaps are a -55, no mix. And landing are a -20, no mix. So, and those seem to work just fine for it. Well, folks, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. This is Fat Guy Flies RC. This is the FREEWING F9F-5 Panther. Absolute fabulous flying plane. And her big brother, the Cougar, the 80 millimeter, flies well too. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these hat cam reviews in this new format. Trying to do 2 flights and then summarizing both flights at the end. And trying my best with the limitations of a hat cam to fly as close as possible. With jets though, you kind of have to, big wide sweeping turns. They're not going to fly in real close like a 3D plane. So, all right, folks, God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, God is good, and Panthers on the prowl. Bye-bye. Love that jet, man.